Hey everyone, Mina here with Brujita Mamacita Tarot. I wanted to do a quick collective reading, and before I go ahead and get into the cards, I'm going to just talk a little bit about the synchronicities and themes that have been coming up. So these things could resonate with you. They could be some things that have been popping up in your life as well, but they're just things that have been popping up for me. And so I've been taking mental note of them and writing down. And so I've been seeing angel numbers like crazy. So someone could be like seeing angel numbers perhaps for the first time, or there's something that always comes up for them as well. So that could be something. The specific ones I've been seeing have really been like all the triple numbers. But 717 has been coming up, and 222, 111, and even 333 is coming up, 888 has been coming up, and 6 as well, 666. So I'm also getting messages about forbidden fruit lately. Specifically apples have been coming up. Like I ordered groceries online and I ordered apples, and they gave me a whole other bag, like a whole 48-ounce bag of extra apples. And I was just like, wow, because I ordered one bag but they gave me a whole other one. So something about forbidden fruit is coming up because apples are the symbol of that. And then I also got a whole bag of lemons, so that's another message too of and I always think of when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, or however you want to end that sentence. But yeah, lemons are a symbol that's coming up. So your solar plexus chakra could be something that needs to be balanced, which has to do with your confidence and self-esteem and willpower and just power and strength in general. So that could be something that's coming up. Perhaps lemons could help you with that chakra. And then red is your root chakra, and the forbidden fruit, it makes me think of root energy, sacral energy, and so that whole creative energy and feeling grounded and overcoming, how do I say it, desires that aren't for the highest good, so aren't beneficial. They're desires where an imbalanced root chakra would be someone being very impulsive, someone giving into addictions and other things that get them ungrounded. So that's what it's coming back to for me, is grounding and making sure that you're not just escaping and doing things that make you feel ungrounded. So yeah, forbidden fruit, your root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus are things that have been coming up. Initial M and Y were something that came up. So I think, when I see M and Y, I think me and you. Y is yes. Miss you. There's several things that could come up for M and Y. They could even just be your initials. And I'm getting something as well, and it's been coming on stronger lately, the past few months, about, I'm not sure if Neptune is in Pisces or, because I don't study the planets I don't track them that well, but I know that, and something to do with Aquarius and technology and scams, basically like Neptune and Pisces can be this very like foggy energy of like you don't know if something is true or not, if it's an illusion or not. And with Aquarius and tech, I have been getting things about like tech scams and people scamming online and stuff like that. So just be mindful of those things because that's something that's been coming up lately. I'm also getting something about justice and lawyers. I don't know if anyone else out there watches that show, Suits. It's been a really, really long time since I watched it, which is like, I want to say like over like at least 8 years or so. I used to watch that show. I want to say religiously, so religion could be significant for someone, but I used to watch it all the time, and I got to a certain season, and then I just kind of stopped watching it. So, but recently I was like, I'm gonna finish it. It's the last couple seasons. So something about justice and lawyers and suits and business attire and ethics and morality, specifically when it comes to business and partnerships, is something that is, there are themes that are significant that are coming up. And I'm also getting about the whole coming back to the grounding thing. If you're feeling ungrounded, get out in nature, go for walks, whatever you, even if you're just sit outside for a few minutes and have your feet on the ground and do those kinds of things to get you more grounded. Exercise is also grounding, so like working out, walking, and it doesn't have to be lifting weights and doing the most. It could be just simple things as like going for a walk. That could be enough to like get you in your body and get you feeling grounded again. So, and I'm also getting something about if there's a lot of chaos going around, cultivate stillness within yourself and in your environment so that you can be guided to clarity through the chaos. So those are just things that have been coming up. Also, vaping and smoking is something, but all of those could be synchronicities for someone. Right now, we're going to go ahead and get a theme for whatever spirit wants to say to us at this time. I'm leaving it open-ended, so it's not specifically going to be for love or career, or we'll just leave it up to spirit to choose what they feel is the most important message to come out at this time. So Spirit, what is the most important message you have for our collective at this time? What themes are going on for the collective at this time? So we have emotions. That did come up. I did a whole all signs collective reading before this, and emotions were one that came up probably several times. It's a bit too many, but I'm going to take the card that I saw, which was compassion. So having compassion at this time, I am getting that with this whole wild fire thing in LA and the hurricanes affecting the East Coast, that a lot of people are in very emotional times right now, and compassion is needed at this time. Also action. So whatever you can do to help others, and this isn't just helping others, this is also with your own emotions and having compassion for your own self, your own emotions, and those around you. Because even if you can't go and help everyone out in the greater world and out there, you can still very much affect your emotional world in your environment and the world, the emotional bodies and environment for those around you. So action is also needed. So 1, 4, and 11 are numbers that are coming up. Let's see if we could get any details for what is going on in our collective's lives and what they might need guidance with. So we have a few cards came out. We have the Sun, Temperance, and King of Pentacles, and that's funny because that's exactly what came out for I think it was Pisces earlier. And so yeah, there is this need for, like, it's such a gloomy time and it's so hard for some people that it's also important to also remember to play and have fun and to bring joy and to lighten up people's burdens and emotional turmoil that they're going through. You know, it's not our responsibility to you know, to take care of others' emotions unless you're literally a parent, but we are a tribe, we are a community, we are connected to everybody. So even though it may not feel like our responsibility, it could be to just be responsible for your own energy and how it affects those around you. And to balance, to understand that there's a delicate balance, you know, going on at this time, dealing with everybody's emotions, and that we can alchemize our emotions and we can even alchemize others' emotions, you know, and you have to be mindful of what you're alchemizing. Are you alchemizing to help them and their emotions become positive and to help them feel lighter and freer and more joyous, or are you alchemizing the emotions to, you know, maybe not intentionally, but you're like re-bringing up, re-traumatizing them, or just causing more turmoil and things like that in their emotions and more confusion. So just being mindful of your set point and recognizing that when you are not centered and aligned emotionally, that's number one. To take care of your own emotions is number one before you can try and go and help anyone else with whatever's going on with them. And this King of Pentacles is very much like, stay focused on the next goals, on the next steps, on what you're building, on your connections, on your relationships, on your material wealth, your business ventures, whatever this is that you have the stability with, keep giving to that as long as it's providing for you this stability. And you know, because the more you cultivate that in your own life, this joy and alchemizing into joy, alchemizing emotions into joy and stability, the more that you're offering that vibration to the universe around you and to your immediate environment. So yeah, just remember to have compassion at this time and make sure you're taking right action and that you're being joyful with it, you know. I'm not going to get messages because those are more like love messages, and this to me is more talking about spirit and general community, and so it's not speaking to me specifically about any specific love relationships. So we're not going to get those, but we are going to get a heart affirmation. So this is from a deck called From the Heart. from the Heart Affirmations from Anna Stark. So we're going to end on that. And the deck that I used for the themes for this collective, it is from a deck called A Healing Journey with the Feminine and Masculine to Divine Union. I did a review on this deck, and I'll link it below in case anyone wants to watch that. But yeah, that is the card that we got these themes: emotion, compassion, action. And Spirit, what heart affirmation do we want to leave our viewers with? I acknowledge and express my emotions with ease and grace. Yes, thank you, Spirit. That's very much aligned with this message that we have here about having emotions and compassion and grace when it comes to emotions, yours or others' emotions. Any other affirmation that you would like to give this collective, Spirit? This responsibility card is one that I meant to put the deck down, but it landed with this card. So responsibility is another theme that's coming up. And we're seeing 444, so that could be another angel number, which has to do again with stability. Is 4. 4s have to do with structure and stability. So the other two affirmation cards we have are: I create healthy boundaries, supporting my personal growth and potential. And so yeah, it's important to have healthy boundaries, especially when you feel you need to give to others. Make sure that you are supporting your own personal growth and your own potential first, and then doing for others when you can. Don't overgive of yourself to the point where you're not receiving what you need and just being taken advantage of and all that. So very, very important to have healthy boundaries with others. Know when to draw the line. I communicate clearly and honestly, making powerful connection with others. So yeah, this one is again, like I was talking about, this emotions and compassion and taking action, helping people. Make sure that you're communicating clearly and honestly, and when you do this, you do create powerful connections with others, because then they trust you and you have a good relationship where y'all can create something solid together, and that is a very powerful, beautiful thing. So yeah, those are the affirmations we have for you. I acknowledge and express my emotions with ease and grace. I create healthy boundaries, supporting my personal growth and potential. I communicate clearly and honestly, making powerful connections with others. So yeah, I love the way this ended. If anyone has anything else uplifting or positive that they would like to add, go ahead and add it in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you in another reading. Bye for now.